Hi, this is Anna from Fox. I just wanted to share with you some of the things that were created to help us get started in Number Corner. So right here in Number Corner, there's a couple different things that I want to share. Right here is the lesson plans that I have, and it probably works best if you download them, but I'll just show them to you here. There's lots of links in all of them, but it says what the essential standard that they're working on. This is the synchronous activities and asynchronous. Now this first day, there's obviously no asynchronous because I think it's going to take second graders a second to be able to do those asynchronous things. So getting them started is important. But these are lots of apps that you can use. So it says, like for instance, activity 1, introduce the markers. You click here, you'll need to sign into Bridges, but it takes us right here to the calendar grid. And then from there, we can go back here. And there's also, it can take you to the Number Rack app, which is a great app as well. It allows you to move them and all that kind of stuff. I even think you can put a blinder up just like they do. So you can do all sorts of things there. And then it shows the evidence or success criteria. And you keep going. So every day there's synchronous activities. And then starting the third or fourth day, there are asynchronous, which I will talk more about some of the things for asynchronous in another resource. But like I said, in all of these, there's links to different manipulatives that you can use. If there's a worksheet that needs to be used, it's there as well. In addition, there's all the extension interventions here and the key question cards. This is an extension which you could put in as a discussion question for that day on Schoology or whatever you want. But if you click here, again, it's at the Bridges site, and here's calendar grid questions. If you go down further, calendar collector questions, and these could be exit statements or exit tickets, discussion questions, just things to get conversations flowing while you're doing whole group instruction. The next, I'll show you this real quick, TE pages. I just kind of linked these, even though you might have your TE with you. I linked this. This goes directly to the calendar grid pages that I'm talking or planning around and all that. So, and then here's the calendar collector, daily rectangle, and so on. The next resource is the September Number Corner PowerPoint. And what you're going to want to do with this is download it and save it to your computer. So to download it, click right here and it downloads. If you don't download it, it's going to be a little wonky. So you're going to want to download it. This I kind of created just like I see in a lot of classrooms, including my own, that there are bulletin boards and you house all of your Number Corner things in one area. So that was my goal here. So we can house all of our Number Corner things in one area. So if I go to presentation, all of these are links. They will take you right to the page that it says. So for calendar grid, for instance, it takes us here, and this is where we can do the chart and we can write the marker type, the equation, how many to 20. In addition, a lot of the slides here have a link up there, and it will take us directly to the calendar grid that we can do every day. And then you can fill it in together. The one thing about PowerPoint is I can't type when I'm in presenter mode. So if I want to type, I'm going to have to get out of presenter mode to go in and type, for instance, Number Rack. And you might need to make it a little smaller there. I apologize about that. But you do need to go out of presentation mode. Just a little tip there. I don't know if I said it already, but save it as your own so then that way you can pull this up daily. If I'm back in presenter mode, I can go back home, 60 minutes in a day. Same thing if you can type once you're not in presenter mode, but here I've created a template so this is just like we're supposed to when we're doing Number Corner, that we can count the hours and then the minute hands, and we're just like that. And then I can go back, and these move. I apologize, I was not in presenter mode. That was the problem there. These move so you can put them where they're supposed to go because I know that's part of Number Corner. here for even and odd. Here is a manipulative, use the number of tiles. So if it's day 2, there, then you can discuss how it's even and all that good stuff, and then move back and write it down. Again, outer presenter mode. Here is the math facts chart, which we use. Then you can go back home, the century counts. This is for your number line, and you can type them in. If you just click on the yellow boxes, type in 10, and it's there, and it's great. And then also I have the number line segments for the horizontal and vertical ones as well. In addition to that, these here, teacher masters, these are going to be all the teacher masters. So let's say I'm working on this as a group, I'm doing that. I can click here and it will pop up for me. I also have all the student book pages. If you're doing, the first century day, you can click here and share your screen and show kids how you're working on it together. So that is another feature. So this whole thing is kind of a one-stop shop for September Number Corner. I'm hoping it all works correctly, but if you have problems with it, please let me know. The next thing that I'm going to show you is I made one similar, but for students. Again, you're going to want to download this. And this is one that when you create an assignment, you can put link this or assign this, and it will get thrown into everybody's OneDrive, and every kid can have their own individual copy of this. I can show you how to do that in a moment if you're not sure. So I'm going to open this, and this is for kids. So this is going to be something that you need to show them how to do. Sorry, I have too many things open there. Maybe I didn't download it. There it is. So I'm going to type in my name, and this is my number corner. And here's some directions. It says type your name where it says type. Click the box you want to type in and then type. Make sure you put a plus sign when necessary, and I showed them how to control and the plus equal sign. To click the picture that says click here, it needs to be in presentation mode. So those are things you're going to have to teach them. But here, some of the asynchronous work that I mentioned in that lesson plan before, students were supposed to create their own observations. So this is where I have it, and you can have them complete this as you go along as a group too. Honestly, for September, it might be a little more challenging to do this, but I figured I would start in September and hope that October gets easier, November we're pros, and so on. So September, this part might be a little grueling if you choose to have them do their own calendar grid observation charts. So that is that. And then I think that's it for Number Corner. But like I said, if you want to assign that, you just go to Add Resource, Add Assignment, and then there should be an area to put, you can assign a file, and this would be the case. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If there's any glitches, please let me know. The only thing I think is important to remember that when you download any of these PowerPoints, save it to your computer or your OneDrive, so then that way you don't lose your work. Like I said, please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck on September Number Corner.